So what we have discussed, we discussed some confidence settings for asset accounting under organization structures node and integration with GL accounting. Now we'll discuss on general valuation. Under general valuation, so this is determine depreciation areas in asset class. We need to define this setting, position, what is our asset class, BG, furniture fittings, right? So this is your asset class. Select this one, double click on depreciation areas. So now here we can deactivate our particular asset class for the different depreciation areas. You have that option, deactivation option. And also whether it is a straight line method, whether it's a what do you say, or diminishing balance method or useful life method, we assign those parameters in depreciation keys confidence setting. As of now we have not defined anything else. We will remove this one, we'll assign our own depreciation key for our calculation. Okay, so I'll come back to this transition later. Just remind me once we create depreciation key configuration. So in asset accounting, we have an option of activating asset class from here as well. If you want to deactivate, you can deactivate asset class from here. You can lock the asset. So I mean, no user can post transactions to this asset class. You can lock the asset class. And coming back to the currencies, we already discussed on currencies. Specify the use of parallel currencies. We already assigned group currency to the respective accounting principles. Okay, and define depreciation areas in foreign currency. This is also system automatically updates the foreign currencies here. Position, Verizon company code. Select your Verizon company code and double click on depreciation currency. So we have to cross confirm whether the settings are correct or not for currencies. Is this setting is correct? Tell me, or wrong? So book depreciation local currency INR, and this is USD zero group currency INR and group currency. So basically two depreciation areas for leading ledger accounting principle and other two depreciation areas for non-leading accounting principle. Okay, basically we are creating all the currencies, all the ledgers here. This is mandatory. Understanding creating depreciation areas in SAP in asset accounting is mandatory. So this is also done. Just come out from this transaction general valuation, go to the depreciation. Under depreciation area, under valuation methods, here we specify what type of depreciation method that you are going to calculate for assets. Under depreciation key, we have calculation methods, define best methods, and multi-level methods, period control method. These are the three are very important, which are frequently used by, which are frequently used by the users in asset accounting. Okay, so let us understand what is base method here. So SAP has provided almost 62 different types of methods, but we don't use all the methods as per the business requirement. We'll try to test the scenario and we'll try to use the method. Even I don't know all the methods, but usually used are 12th one, 11th, 12th, and 14th. We use usually these three methods: 11, 12, and 14th. So let us understand what is the 12th one, explicit percentage method. So we need to specify what is your depreciation rate, whether 10% or 15%. You have to mention the percentage to calculate the depreciation on furniture and fittings. So I'm just considering this one. So copy this one. I'll give my own depreciation area so that I can do some experiments here. So base method is again Verizon furniture fittings. Okay, see description, type of depreciation, ordinary depreciation, special tax, interest. So no one will use these different depreciation methods, but these depreciation types we use ordinary depreciation. And stated percentage depreciation method, you have many are there here. Here also we don't use all the different methods. We use stated percentage, and also we use another one is there, percentage from useful life. Somewhere it's there, we'll discuss accordingly, but as of now we'll use stated percentage. Okay, click on copy, just ignore the message. So this is the method we define. If you want, you can mention here the description. press on enter, press enter, but don't change anything, standard one. Okay, click on save, copy. Now multi-level methods, click on multi-level methods, click on continue. SAP already provide different methods. Okay, click on new entries, don't copy from anything else, just copy, just create on click on new entries, multi-level method. We see. Okay, what I'll do, VZ, yes, I'll create it. Okay, where is on straight line method. Okay, what I'll do here, I'll mention as straight line method for furniture fittings. This is my identification. Okay, validity start date. So from which date you want to consider the depreciation calculation. I'll mention as from capitalization date. Click on levels, click on new entries. Acquisition, this has to be updated. I mean, basically it has to be applicable for all the years. Yes, 999 here. This is again validity. If you want to specify validity periods, you can specify, otherwise ignore base value. Now you have to mention here base value. So from which date you want to calculate your depreciation. So I want to start from acquisition value. Percentage, here this is another important step where you assign the percentage for calculating depreciation. 10%, press enter. So save. So what I mentioned here, I mentioned 10% straight line calculation for furniture fittings. Come back. Okay, period control methods. So here also SAP has provided different methods. Okay, so new entries, period control method, busy. This is only 3-character word. Okay, identification. Period control method for Verizon. So acquisitions. How do you treat depreciation when you do acquisitions? Okay, so SCP has provided different options here. At the time of acquisitions, if it is already, say for example, you already did some acquisitions for the asset. Okay, later you already started calculating the depreciation. In between, if you think you want to acquire something for the existing asset, so at that time existing depreciation values, how you will going to treat. Okay, so we have a many SAP has provided many options here, how you want to treat your depreciation at the time of different postings. So one is acquisitions, this is acquisitions for the next year, retirement, transfers. So for the different asset transactions, how you are going to treat your depreciation. Okay, we'll understand when we start doing the transactions. I'm just giving 01. This is also something pro rata, so we'll understand both methods here. 02, click on save. I'll explain you, sir, at the time of doing transactions. So we define base method, we define multi-level method, we define period control method. Now we need to define depreciation key. So our chart of depreciation is CDV. Click on continue. So here we need to define new entries. So just to give depreciation key, where is on straight line depreciation. So this is, so we can give one more Verizon straight line depreciation for Verizon, and this is for furniture fittings. So the status is inactive, will make it into active. Depreciation to the day, activate depreciation to the day. Click on assignment of calculation methods. Click on new entries. We just created all the methods, right? We'll assign all the methods here. Depreciation type, ordinary depreciation. Phase, from the start of depreciation. Base method, we already defined one base method for our company code. What is the base method we defined? Verizon explicit percentage method. Just ignore the declining balance method here. Period control also we defined one. Verizon period control method for Verizon. Multi-level method. What is a VGS straight line method for furniture fittings for Verizon. VGS. Okay. Class. You have to specify which method you are calculating depreciation. Straight line. That's it. Just ignore the message. Sorry, any questions here? Select your respective here depreciation. Click on activate. I'm activating because since it is showing in inactive mode. Click on activate. Click on continue. Ignore the message. Click on press enter. Come back. Now you can see here active. Okay. Ours is this one PSDK active. Come back. Again this system is asked me to change, save the setting. So the setting has been saved. So close this. So if you remember, under general valuation, I think if I'm not wrong, determine depreciation areas in asset class, we need to assign depreciation key for our asset class. So we created as VZMM, so not FF, right? Select your asset class, click on depreciation areas. So remove checks. Okay, change the depreciation key. What is the depreciation key we created? Horizon straight line depreciation, right? Yes, DK. So I'll assign the same thing here also. This is useful life. So if you're purchasing some furniture, your estimation useful life is 10 years. I'm updating 10 years here. Click on. So here layout, this is layout is provided by SAP. Okay, 1000 and 2000. So let it be as it is. Click on save. Click on continue. Close this. Close this. So this is also done. Depreciation part is done here. Come back to the master data. Screen layout. Define screen layout for asset master data. So while creating asset masters, if you want to control the fields, you can control the fields from in this setting. So position, we already created one screen layout, VZ FF, I think that's correct. Select VZ FF, click on logical field groups. Now for example, under general data, under field group rules, see the fields description 2, for example description 1, if you want to make it as required, you can make it required, otherwise optional. Okay, click, come back. So don't change anything, the standard settings, this is only for your information purpose. So create screen layout rules for asset master record, this is also same thing, but nothing to do here. Come back. Close this one. Define screen layout for asset depreciation areas. This is for the depreciation areas. Okay. So SAP has already provided 2000 screen layout and 2000 screen layout. Here also, but don't change anything. These are the standard settings used by all the users. This is fine. Now we are good with the configuration settings. Do you want me to go through the settings once again? Whatever we define? Okay, let us understand from the beginning. Okay, so asset accounting structures, under structures, we define first confirm whether your country version exists or not in this setting. So ours is India, so India version already exists where SAP has already provided country version India exists, right? So no action is required. Copy reference chart of depreciation here. So SAP already provided one country specific chart of depreciation. So we copied from country version India and to our company code, and we specified identification as CDVE, and we change the description to our company specific description. Position CDVE. Come back here. Depreciation areas. By default, when you copy the country specific chart of depreciation, SAP provides just it will copy all the depreciation areas. Just as per the business requirement, keep it as it is. Okay, and whatever the required, you keep it as it is, and just delete the depreciation areas which are not required. And you can add some more depreciation areas as per the business requirement. And here, the most important prerequisite is you are going to define depreciation areas based on your accounting principles into currencies. So for our company code, we have two currencies and two accounting ledgers. So 2 into 2, 4 depreciation areas. Is that clear? Come back. Assign chart of depreciation area. So we need to assign our chart of depreciation to our company code. But while assigning chart of depreciation to company code, we faced two errors. One is currency. We need to specify which currency is group currency, and the second thing is we need to assign input to tax non-taxable tax codes, right? So we need to assign tax code for non-taxable transactions. So we already assigned here. So under asset classes, we created one specific we created one account determination. So this will be used for system to determine the GL accounts going forward. Okay, while when we start posting the transaction, system will check the account determination. Based on the account determination, system will get the GL accounts. So we defined VZFF. Okay, one identification. Screen layout rules, again this is something that while creating master data for assets, we can control the screens fields. Here also we created as VZFF. Number range interval, yes, for creating assets we need to define number range. We assign the number ranges accordingly. This number range we defined for only one asset class, which is VZFF, which is furniture fittings. Asset classes are like asset groups like computers, vehicles, furniture fittings. So now for example under furniture fittings we create n number of assets. Okay, so under asset class, this is again we have some parameters under asset classes. So what is our asset class? VZFF. So under VZFF, so we assign the account determination, screen layout rule, number range. All other parameters we have not changed anything. Let us keep it as it is. Come back. So come back. So asset classes, just close this one, close this one. So we discussed on organ structures till now. Now integration of the GL accounting. While posting the transactions, we will assign the GL accounts accordingly, and we defined a technical clearing account. This technical clearing account is used for integrated asset acquisitions. Okay, so whenever you post any asset transactions, not all the asset transactions, whenever you post any acquisition related asset transaction, system will update technical clearing account to update in all. Basically, it is getting evaluated in all the ledgers, in all the currencies. Okay, it's a reconciliation account. And also we have one more step here. If you want, you can assign by account determination. If you are creating 5 account determinations for different 5 asset classes, yes, you can assign different technically agreeing account here. So as of now, we created only one technically agreeing account. We'll use the same thing for all asset classes. Close this. So all these are standard. We can just go ahead and verify. We have not done any changes here. The only thing is we assigned some V0, A0 as, as part of non-taxable transactions. Other than the other than that, it is same as per standard. Even document type. What is the standard document type for posting depreciation? AF. Yes, that's correct. So AF document type is the standard transaction for posting depreciation transactions. It's already there. We have not defined anything. And even frequency also. How frequently you want to post a depreciation, whether monthly, quarterly, yearly. So it is already by default it is monthly. So we are keeping it as it is here. And so additional account assignment objects will come back to this setting while posting the transactions. If I start explaining these things, right, you will not understand now. General valuation, under general valuation, we assign a depreciation key in the determined depreciation areas for all the ledgers. Okay. Okay, we assigned a depreciation key, we created and assigned here in this setting. So SAP already provided, if you want to deactivate per depreciation areas, we can deactivate as a class. And also currencies, there are two set of currencies. This is your the for the initial beginning where you have to define your group currency for the respective depreciation area, and this comes automatically, but we need to verify whether it has been assigned correctly or not. The currencies, position, company code, continue, click on continue. See, our currency is INR, that's correct, and foreign currencies which is group currency, that is also fine. So the foreign currency part is assigned correctly. Close this. Under depreciation, under valuation methods, we used under depreciation key, under calculation methods, we used base method, multi-level method, and period control method. So under base method, we have mentioned it's a stated percentage. So we are going to calculate straight line method based on percentage method. Okay. So here we selected percentage method. Let us go inside. We'll see what we defined here. VZ, FF, right? That's correct. Double click here. So ordinary depreciation, stated percentage. That's it. Come back. Now here multi-level method. Here in this setting, especially we maintain the straight line method with 10 percentage. So position. What was the multi-level method, sir? V straight line. VZS. Where is on straight line method. Okay. So double click here itself. So from the capitalization date, okay, from the beginning of the when you purchase asset, it is getting calculated from here. Double click on levels. So 10 percentage here and validity for all the years and for all the acquisition years. Come back. Period control method. Again, this is also how you are going to treat depreciation at the time of acquisitions, retirements, and transfers. Yeah, SAP has provided different methods. Depreciation key. Continue. So we created one depreciation key. Where is on F? That's what we defined, right? Where is on straight line depreciation method. Okay, this one click on here. Okay, double click here. So we activated depreciation to the day. So what does it mean? It is calculating each day. Click on assignment of calculation methods. So we assign respective base method, period control method, and straight line method for multi-level. which is used to calculate your straight line depreciation here. Okay, these are the settings what we have done till now. And also we understood the screen layout under master data. So if you want certain fields to be make it required optional, you can make it from this setting. Easy FF. Select, double click on this one. So we have many tabs are there. Select here, click on group rules. So many fields are there here. It's up to you which field you want to make it field as mandatory or optional. This is for master data creation. While during master data creation. This is fine. This is for asset depreciation areas. SAP already provided 1000 and 2000. It's a default depreciation areas screened out. Sir, any questions? Is it very heavy? Okay, so let us start creating an asset master. Now it will be interesting for you. What we'll do? We'll try to understand asset acquisition. Okay, scenario. Asset acquisition from vendor. Okay, but before this, what we need? Asset master. Do you agree? Asset master. So let us create asset master first. Accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, posting, acquisition, external acquisition, F-90. If you look at here, see acquisition with the vendor. So with vendor, double click here. So system, we will post this transaction to acquire the asset. But before this, what we need? We don't have a master data, asset masters. So let us create fixed asset create AS01 asset. So while creating asset master, we need to specify asset class. What is our asset class? Yep. So that's correct. So we'll select a VZFF. So company code, number of similar, I want to create one asset, press enter. So system is throwing some error. Information about last completed fiscal year is incomplete. So we need to specify to our company code for our chart of depreciation, which is your current year and which is your previous year. Okay. So for this, what we need to do is go to the periodic processing. Okay. Fiscal year change, not this one, year end closing. Okay. Year end closing, under year end closing, this is the one, FAA underscore CMP execute. Fixed asset, financial asset accounting. Okay. Company code settings. So this is a transaction code, sir. FAA underscore CMP. So here, this is your company code. Okay. Click on 0L. Click on change mode. We are in the display mode. So you have to specify highest fiscal year. What is your current financial year? 2025. Press enter. Okay. Same way for another accounting ledger also. It is by default it's coming because we already entered as leading ledger level. Click on save. Again, system is throwing one more error here. Period determination is not possible on date 2025-06-20 for period control. Okay. So what we'll do? We'll create it. Click on this one. So system is saying that for depreciation key with period control FE, fiscal year, our financial variant, right? Period control method of phase. No depreciation period could be determined for date 2025-06-28. So system is expecting some calendar assignment for our respective period control method. So click on calendar assignments. Click on calendar assignments here. Yep, system is expecting some. So ours is, what is our fiscal variant? VF. There is no fiscal variant here. So go to the position. This is a standard one, V3. Okay, we'll copy this one. Click on copy. What is our fiscal variant? VF. Is that correct? Let us check. Anyone remember? OBY6. What is our financial variant identification for our company code? Continue. Position. VZ01. Press enter. Click here. Yep, it is correct. Fiscal year variant is FV. So go back to this transaction. FV it is. Okay. FV, and this also make it to FV. FV. So press enter. Click on save. Click on continue. So basically our period control methods needs to be assigned to the fiscal year variant. Okay. So come back. So this is fine. This is done. So close this one. Come back again. Just click on no. Go back again. Refresh your transaction. Click on change mode. Go to the 0L ledger. Click on select your 2025 financial year. Press enter. Click on. So okay. Better check another accounting ledger also. It is update 2025. Click on save. So still system is giving some more error. Chart of depreciation CDV no error in company code for parallel currency. Chart of depreciation CDV no area in company code VZ01 for parallel currency. This is a new error I'm saying now. If you have defined parallel currencies in new general ledger accounting, you want to use these currencies in new asset accounting. You are required to create a separate parallel depreciation for each currency. In chart of depreciation CDV, there is no depreciation area for parallel currency INR for company code VZ01. You cannot execute the activity. What is this issue? Chart of depreciation no error in company code VZ01 for parallel currency CDV. If you have defined parallel currencies in new GL accounting, you want to use these currencies in new asset accounting. You are required to create a separate depreciation area for each currency. Let us try this method. AC 811. We'll try /o OEA YH position VZ01. Select, double click here. It's already there. we defined all the settings. These are the system access issues. This is we already confirmed. Okay, so you understood what why we are getting this error? Anyone? So let us try to post one document here. We'll see if it is working. Our system basic transaction. I'm just posting some normal transaction. Just I want to see whether it's working for a company code is working or not. Cash account, debit. Okay, some 100 rupees or something. So 50. We'll consider some other account. Say this is cash, right? I'll consider bank account. Press enter. This also fine. So this is okay. Document simulate. Click on post. See, that's the reason. See, so someone has changed the settings. Correct the correct customizing settings for ledgers. So click on view details. Click on fins cust construct p report. So here, if you look at here, see 0 v1, we have one more ledger here. Someone has assigned, someone has created new ledger, so it has been automatically assigned to our company code vz01. So in our case, we are using only 0l and v1. We are not using yz. Do you agree? So yz is not ours. So what we should do? We should go back to the settings. So financial accounting, global settings, ledger, define settings for ledgers and currency types. So position VZ, someone has created this one. So this one it is underlined it. That's the reason it has been assigned to the 0L. Select here, go to the company code settings and continue here. Click on position VZ01. Select whether this is assigned to your company code. So this ledger, this company code is assigned to this ledger. That's the reason system is not allowing me to proceed further, because we have created only two accounting principles, two currencies. Okay, so just I want to consider only two accounting principles for our company code. In case if someone is assigning, just make sure that just delete the company code from the other ledgers. Delete it. Click on save. Sir, is that clear? So someone has created new ledger, it has been assigned automatically to our company code. That's the reason I'm not able to move forward. So I'll come back to this one. Anyhow, this is a separate transaction, right? So what I'll do, I'll close this one first, error screen, then I'll close this error message screen. So press enter. We'll see if it is working now. Document simulate. So click on post. Still you are getting this error. Click here, click on here. Now there are still, I can see some settings here. Currency configuration controlling area. Someone has changed the currency also, sir. Someone has changed the currency also. So where they have changed the currency? /OSCC4 client level settings. Very sensitive settings. Very sensitive. See, INR. See, 100 client. It should be our controlling area. What is the controlling area setting? Currency. It was USD. Okay. Now I don't think this can be changed. This in okay, edit mode. So someone has changed the currency from USD to INR. That's the reason. This is very sensitive transaction. In real time, we'll not have access to this transaction. This will be done by administration, I mean basis team, not by us. See how people are like, I don't know why they are changing the key sensitive settings. So cancel this again. So what we'll do, we'll try to close everything. FB50 document. Okay, let it be. I'll just take it 1000 and 1000. This is not our company code, sir. VZ01, press enter. Document, currency, this 1000, and this one let us give some 1001. Debit, credit, 100. Just I want to see in case if we are getting any further errors before we proceed with the asset accounting configuration. Click on post. So document got posted successfully for our company code. What does it mean? Now our company code is fine. We can proceed with our asset accounting transactions. So what do you say? You want me to start today, or let us proceed with tomorrow's class? We will